There we go.
All right, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Big waves to you. Come on, get them hands going. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Good to see everybody this morning. If you needed anyone to aggravate you in your life today, that is me. I'm feeling it this morning. Yes. You remember all the jokes, little Johnny jokes? I'm feeling that little Johnny in the morning. This is normally the morning if when I was in school, I might be sent to the principal's office. But anyway, we have a birthday lady today. So if any of you know Miss Kelly Chun, Miss Kelly Chun's a nurse practitioner from the great state of Mississippi. And guess what? You got to know your people, right? Got to know your people. Like I know Brenda Carlton loves to drive tractors. Okay, it's amazing. You get to know everybody. Dave Kirtley jumps out of airplanes without a parachute, and he's still here. Good job, Dave. No, I'm kidding. So we love you, Kelly Chun. We hope you have the most amazing day ever. And so the word for today, and hopefully Kelly, I don't know if Kelly's on, Andrea. Maybe if you see her come on, we could sing to her this morning. So love Miss Kelly. So today is going to be our last day of the Coach's Corner until Monday. Tell you why. Vicky, good to see you, Vicky. I'll tell you why. So tomorrow we're on planes. Andrea is headed across to California. I'm headed from Canada back to the States. And Thursday is Thanksgiving in the US. And then Friday, everybody's going to be up at like 2 a.m. at Dillard's. I don't know if you will or not. But anyway, so here's the thing. We wanted to end today and end our week with grateful. And the first group that I want to say I'm grateful for is you guys coming here every single morning for 15 minutes, us just spending time together. Like, never in my wildest imagination did I think when I was asked, by the way, this was not my idea. I was asked to do during 2020 when we got shut down across the world. I was asked to do a word of the day, and now we're about to end, getting near the end of 2025. Monday through Friday. If you'd have told me we were going to meet every morning, Monday through, I might have like tried to get out and jump out the window. But it has been one of the greatest unseen blessings to spend the morning with you guys, to start my day, to just move throughout the day knowing that we took a word, even crazy words. I don't know how many thousands of words we've looked at, but it's been incredible. But the biggest thing is I'm grateful for you guys, and I'm grateful for the friendships, the partnerships, the family you've become. And I thought about it yesterday, and I'm going to try to say this really quick, and I'm going to end my lesson. As we move into in the U.S. Thanksgiving, Canada has already had their Thanksgiving. I think about how busy we get, John Frick, how busy life gets, how we're just, I got this to-do list, I've got to knock out this, I've got so much Pat Ogden that I got to get done. And sometimes it's just the little things. You know, yesterday I was in Canada and I had the opportunity to do two things yesterday. One is I got the opportunity to go with my son to the top of the CN Tower with Miss Karen Hill and her amazing husband, Dean. And we got to sit around, talk about Partner Co. up there, watch that thing circle. And I could see Boston from there yesterday. It was clear skies. And then we went and we actually, before the end of the day, went to Niagara Falls. And as I'm driving, I'm honestly thinking about how grateful I am with just the life, what God has given me, and friends to experience it with. And here sits my 23-year-old son that's probably on this Zoom right now. And I thought, how fun on a random Monday to be sitting beside your son, experiencing life, experiencing the beauty of Niagara Falls and the high views from the CN Tower and looking across Canada. And so many times in the world that gets really busy, I forget sometimes to count my lucky stars. So I am super grateful this morning for friends, for family, for people that I never knew that God brought into my life. And yesterday, as I drove across with Karen and Dean, I thought, man, isn't God amazing? So, anyway, if you look at grateful, it's feeling or showing an appreciation of kindness, just being thankful. A grateful heart really is a magnet for miracles. We want miracles to happen. We want our business to explode. Be grateful. Be grateful for your customers. Be grateful for your brand partners. Be grateful for the people. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. And another thing that I came across, I thought, when you're grateful, really the struggle ends when the gratitude begins. In the midst of storms, in the midst of fights, there's people on here going through storms right now. But I believe when we can cling to gratitude, and we've all got gratitude, we all showed up today, we're all looking at each other. We should be grateful for that. There's people out there in the world that can't see each other, right? That don't have the eyesight. We've got it. It's the little things. Because when you're grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears, right? There's over 8.2 billion people in the world today. So many people that we could smile at, laugh with, experience life with, get to know. Right, Rose in the Philippines, that is a member of our family now. She is our family. And I just want to leave you with this. I believe people who practice gratefulness and especially start their day with gratefulness, they experience more positive emotions. They feel more alive in the day. They feel more alive. I just talking about this, I feel more alive. They sleep better at night. They express more kindness and compassion. And guess what this world needs? It needs more people saying, I love you. It needs more love. It's a universal language around the world. And here's the last thing, people that are grateful are proven to have a longer lifespan and their immune system tends to be better. Didn't God make us pretty magnificent? Like we're pretty interesting creatures because of God. So I just wanted to leave you with that today on this week of Thanksgiving for us. And I just want to say I love you, grateful for you. Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Well, guys, okay, let me just start. First of all, great lesson, coach. And we're so grateful that you stuck with us for this. And I know you say it wasn't your idea. I think that's a reframing of the truth, but we'll just lean into that reframe. I really think this was your fully your idea. But we'll see. But what I read this week, and this is going to be important because I am sitting here already getting leaky eyed because I cannot talk about gratitude without it leaking out of my eyes a little bit. But I read something this week that said, now a crier might have made it up, but I still read it, where it said that people that cry easily are better leaders because they're very in tune to their emotions and they feel things fast. So we're going to say that I'm going to be a beautiful leader today. We're going to try to keep it together. But I'm not even going to say what I thought about when you were talking about your gratitude list from yesterday, but what a gift. We all have so much we can think about with that same feeling of gratitude if we just lean into it. So the quote that I found was, the more grateful I am, the more beauty I see. That's Mary Davis. And I think about the moments when I lean into gratitude, don't we come up with more things to be grateful for? Like when we start that list, it just keeps flowing and flowing and flowing, even in those moments where we kind of think that maybe we don't have a whole lot to be grateful for. So, what I looked into was, okay, folks, if I'm in a place where I'm not focusing here, how can I cultivate just a little bit more gratitude into my life? Okay, so that's what we're looking into today. So, first of all, I've got to begin and end my day with intention. When I wake up in the morning and before I go to sleep at night, I want to just take a couple minutes to list the things that I'm grateful for. So it could be the big things, right? I'm so grateful that my babies have their heads on pillows or at least near them and they're under a roof and I kind of know that they're safe. And it might be the little things. You guys have heard me talk about this before, but it might be, that perfect day when you probably bed making day where you put your little toes down there and the sheets are completely smooth. Oh, isn't that just a beautiful feeling? So it might be that small thing. It might be a big thing, but think about them every night, every morning, because that sets us off on the right foot, just like Coach was saying. Next is I'm going to give conscientious attention to my entire day. Pay attention throughout the day to all the things, big or little, that you're grateful for, right? It might be that you're running through the Starbucks line, the drive-through line, and it's a little shorter than usual. It might be, think about this beautiful moment when you make like the perfect piece of toast and you melt your butter and it's just so smooth. Have you ever had that moment? It's been a minute since I've been able to have toast, but think about that. It just spreads nice and easy. It could be that you woke up this morning. It could be your Bible study. It could be, I don't know, right? A little pretty bird stopped by your yard, whatever it is, but give that constant attention throughout your day because it will grow that grateful heart throughout the entire day. Next is to reframe the negative, right? We all have negative. We all have things that drive us crazy, right? I can think about, that pile of laundry and that you just could probably bury yourself in because it's so big. But then you can also think the other side is that, man, what a beautiful thing to have a home full of children messing up all those clothes, right? So we just ignore the squeak. It might be that you were kept up all night by the snoring, but guess what? That means that he was there, whatever it may be, right? You're thankful for that traffic jam because you got a little bit more windshield time with the people that you love. And I tell you, with teenagers, the best time to have a conversation with them is in the car. They don't want to talk to you any other time. Get them a little bored in the car and they'll talk to you. Next is to be a little bit more expansive. So think bigger. What are some of the bigger things that you're grateful for, right? That we've got the love of Jesus, right? That you've got friends and family. You've got a body that's got a heart still beating inside of it. The fact that you can move your body or have a roof over your head, whatever it may be, take time to reflect on those big things as well, because we really shouldn't be taking those things for granted. Next, if I want to be more grateful, write it down. Right? My beautiful Canadian friends gave me a gratitude journal. And you know what's fun? It's not only writing it down, but going back through it. It is a game changer. When I look in there and think about the things that I was grateful for that day, it's a great reminder. And then lastly, if we truly want to be more grateful, express that gratitude. Go share it with somebody. Go share it with the people in your life that you're grateful that they're part of your life, whether they're close to you or just somebody that you met in the grocery store for 30 seconds, but they made a difference in that moment. Let them know that you're grateful that they exist in this realm. So thank you for this one today. I'm so grateful for you. Appreciate you working through the squeaky voice and all that good stuff.
It was such a great word. And you stepped on my toes because don't tell him he's next door. I've been sleeping beside Peyton and he snores really loud. I'm not so grateful for it. I'm like, it's kind of keeping me up, Pat. So Andrea said I need to be more grateful for the snoring. So, okay, I'm going to work on that. I am going to work on that because the last 2 nights I've been like, son, wow, really?
He's been grateful for you, Coach.
Okay. All right. Don't tell him I said that. All right. I love you guys. Hey, we'll see you back on Monday. You are amazing. Have a great week and know that we love each and every one of you. See you
God
guys.
bless you.
Thank you,
There
guys.
you
Love
go.
you
Happy
guys. Love you
Thanksgiving.
too. Have
Listen,
a great week.
everyone.
Thanksgiving.
Grateful for you. Love you
Bye.
guys.
Thanksgiving to
So much.
everyone.
Great day.
Bye.
Call tomorrow.
Thanksgiving.